surprise, surprise, don't deny us. She telling me she want to be my lover, yeah. I love you when she want to be my lover, yeah. My little baby go right with me. My little baby go right with me. Maria, Maria, Maria. Every time you're looking out for me. Every time you're looking out for me. Love you, Maria.
Everything go from Maria, yeah. Sensibility, yeah. Pretty girl like a Maria, Maria, yeah. Every time we meet up.
Okay guys, after yesterday's nightmare, well it wasn't a nightmare, but after what transpired yesterday, today I woke up, took a shower, ate breakfast, and I'm ready. So, about yesterday, the things I noticed when I went to watch the match yesterday is that the level of football is not actually that good. I mean, I'm used to watching Premier League matches, and you can clearly see the difference in the leagues. You can clearly see the difference in quality. You can see the difference in intensity. Because I was kind of disappointed, to be honest, on some of the players, especially from Nordsjaelland team. Because I don't know how strong Nordsjaelland is supposed to be in Denmark. I know Copenhagen is one of the strongest teams. They've always been, they have the most history. You could tell. Apparently, it seems like, even before I checked the lineups, just looking at both teams, you could see that Copenhagen had more experience. They had the upper hand. Just by looking at them, you could tell that they had the upper hand. They were bulkier, they were older, and seriously, they just played bully ball against the defense. They were taller also. They kind of played bully ball against the defenders. And the refs, funny enough, they allowed them to be quite physical. The refs allowed that game to be quite physical, to be honest. I'm not used to seeing that much, I wouldn't say physicality, but that much, you know. I haven't seen the refs allowing teams to get that physical in the Premier League. Because there were some tackles that was like, ooh, that's not a foul? Okay, I mean, I'm not mad at that. I love that type of play. I love that type of football. But, you know, it was just, you know, like a bit of a shock. Because the ref was allowing a lot of tackles that normally would be foul in the Premier League, like, play on. He just allowed it as go on, nothing there. Until, like, the players started to get, I don't know, the team, even the fans, they were starting to get a bit pissed off throughout the match. And, I mean, I get it. But then again, if that's how the league is, then great. That's what I want to see. I'm happy with it. But the game itself, like I said, you could see the difference between the ability on teams. Copenhagen had a much stronger team. They were passing the ball better. Their plays were better. The link-up play up front was great. They just staring at the fence. It's like every attack they made, where it was 3-on-3, because like, I don't know, Copenhagen played with 3 defenders, which I think was a mistake. It was a mistake, because the 3 centre-backs did not compare in height, strength, and I'm not sure about speed, but they did not compare in height and strength with the attacking players. Plus the attacking players knew how to, like, their final ball was like decent final balls. I'm telling you, like, the Copenhagen was just much more elite in every regard. And the defense, many times I found it switching off, which, you know, as you can see, the game finished 5-1. The midfield was, you could say, yeah, the midfield was more leveled, if I'm being honest. The midfield was more leveled. And from Nordsjaelland attacking wise, there was only like one player I could say that was doing anything. Number 17 from Nordsjaelland. Number 17. And let me search up his name. Number 17, Simon Adinger. He was the only player on that squad that I was like, whoa, okay, give him the ball and let him go. And the other player that from the beginning I could tell was a good player was the number 39, the defender. Adamo Ngalo. He was like running forward with the ball. He was trying like through balls. He was trying forward passes. Some of them ended up like not being that great, but just the fact that he was trying and that he actually was it was just the fact that he was trying and that he managed to get a couple of good passes. I like that. I like to see forward-thinking centre backs that don't always just pass it to the side and do nothing, or just give it to the defensive mid or the centre mid and let them do nothing. Like centre backs that actually, when they see space and move on, I love seeing that. And he was the man of the match for that team. The reason why he was the man of the match because he ended up scoring the only goal of the game, the corner. He ended up scoring the corner. It was the only goal that Nordsjaelland scored on the game. He was man of the match for them. And yeah, to be honest, he was one of the players that stood out. The two best players on the pitch was 39 and 17. Worst player? I'm not sure if I can necessarily say he was the worst player, but the one that I saw making the most mistakes was the number 7, the young kid. He's only 17, so it's understandable, I guess. At the time, I didn't know he was 17, but the fact that he's 17 and he has number 7 just rubs me off the wrong way. Because, to be honest, the kid, from what I've seen, the kid wasn't that good. Maybe he just had a bad game, but I think it's a bit early to throw him the number 7. I'm Portuguese, so number 7 carries a lot of weight. When I see someone with the number 7, they better be like a good bowler. Shirts that I expect players to perform on: 7, 10, and 9. Those 3 shirts, if you have them on, I'm not having it. You gotta be the main man for the team, man. In the wing, and I don't get it also because I keep played as a centre mid, so maybe he just likes the number. I don't know. They just gave it to him. The wing back, the winger, the number 17, he's the true number 7 of that team. I'm telling you, man, the things he tried, I was very impressed by him. And he's only, 19? Adamo Ngalo? Yeah, Adamo Ngalo is the thing, he's the centre back. Adamo Ngalo is the centre back. Simon, yeah. Simon, yeah, I think Simon was also 19. There's a lot of young African players there for Nordsjaelland team. They performed well. I liked what I saw from them. They're young, man. Most of them are 19, 18. So Nordsjaelland team is just young. So I can't be too critical on them. Their team was very young. And compared to Copenhagen, which, well, was brimming with experience, you could see, man. You could see. So I'm not too shocked or too disappointed that they lost by the margin they did, because Nordsjaelland team is very inexperienced compared to Copenhagen's team. Copenhagen had 2 players also, the winger and the wing back. Both of them were like 19, 18 also. And they looked composed. They were more booked up. I mean, I don't know what they're doing in Copenhagen, what's their training program, but they're doing something well. Because those players, they have enough, they have like the right body strength. Like, seriously, man. I'm just telling you, that's a fact that the way that Copenhagen was just bullying them physically, and even technically, they were a better team technically. I can't just say it was all down to physique. Technically, it was a much better team. And their supporters, A1. I can't really pinpoint a player that I could say, oh, was the best for Copenhagen, because the team as a whole played well. No one really stood out. No one really stood out. Like, the whole team was consistent. So I can't really tell you, like, I just liked it. Like, they played consistent. They played like a proper team. So I have no complaints from them. I like what I saw. And I'm about to go see them play against Lincoln from Gibraltar on 30th of September. Yeah, I'm about to go watch them play. And yeah, from then I'll still be able to like to tell just how good the team actually is, and if I have any player that really stood out to me. But yeah, that's my thing. That's my resume of the game. I'm happy. But yeah, that's pretty much what I saw yesterday. And yeah, Danish football, well, the level, I'm not gonna say this because it's too early to tell. Maybe if I'd gone watch the Burnby and AAB match, I would have been able to see a more level spectacle, and I would have been able to more or less give a better insight. I gotta watch more matches to give you a proper info. But from what I've seen till now, I would say they're about League One standards. From what I've seen till now, I would say they're about League One standards. And by League One, I mean the English League, the third division of English football. That's about the level they are. Some teams might be lower than that. Some might be a bit higher than that. Like I said, I still need to watch more, but from that match, from what I've seen, they're about League One standards. The Nordsjaelland were missing a lot of passes, and I was really disappointed in the way they were playing. Like, seriously, a lot of missed passes. I wasn't impressed. But yeah, that's it for the game yesterday. And let's see anything else.
Thank you.